Hi, grade 5. So today we had our grammar test, and in our second session, before reading I to B, which is this week's realistic fiction text in your literature anthology, we discussed this week's vocabulary strategy, which is context clues. Now, everyone knows briefly what context clues are. We discussed context clues before in other lessons. What are context clues? Remember, when we have a sentence or a paragraph and we have a specific word or a phrase in it that we don't understand, what can we do? We can use the clues within that sentence or paragraph to figure out the meaning of a word that is unknown or of a word that has multiple meanings. What does this mean? What is a multiple meaning word? So say, for example, we have watch in the middle of a sentence. We know that watch can be a watch that you wear on your arm to tell time, or it can mean to watch as in the verb to view something, right? So we use context clues, or we use the clues that are in the text in order to tell which meaning this one is. So we had an example in Miguel in the Middle, which was the text that we read yesterday. So here we have a short excerpt. All of my closest friends go to a different middle school in the area because of the way our school district is mapped out. So if we don't know what a district is, we can use something called comparison. And what does it mean to use comparison? We can use the comparison that is made in this text, a different middle school in the area, to understand the meaning of district. So district means the same as area. We compare it to what the first part of the sentence. To understand district means area. So next in class we answered page 207 together. For this exercise, this is in your turn practice workbook. For this exercise, we read the sentence and then we were supposed to underline the context clues in the sentence that helps define each word in bold, that helps you find the definition for the word that is in bold, and then write a definition for the word in bold. So for number 1, we have the sun hammered down on the porch so that it was not merely hot, but sweltering. Right? What does it mean, not merely hot? All right, so it was not just hot, but sweltering. So here, this is our clue. We underline it was not merely hot to describe the sun as sweltering. This means sweltering means extremely hot. Number 2, its smell was revolting. A mixture of mouthwash and Papa's old fishing bucket. All right, so just from this description, we are going to underline a mixture of mouthwash and Papa's old fishing bucket. We know that this is probably a very bad smell, right? So imagine this would smell very bad. So we know that revolting here means very bad or sickening. So the smell is so bad it makes you feel sick. Number 3, as she neared it, the gaunt gray dog inside bared its teeth, backing away and growling. The attendant who had followed Sophia offered an explanation. That poor thing's just skin and bones, and she's terrified of people. All right, so here we don't know what gaunt means, right? The gaunt gray dog. And then when we keep reading, it says that poor thing's just skin and bones. All right, so here again we use comparison. So just skin and bones means the same as gaunt. So here this is what this is our clue. We're going to underline just skin and bones, and gaunt means very thin. If something is just, or if a dog is just skin and bones, or a person is just skin and bones, this means that they are very skinny, very thin. Number 4, Sophia looked back at the forlorn little dog, and she could see how sad it looked. Right here we have the clue how sad, right? So this describes the little dog. So here forlorn means very sad. Number 5, as soon as he saw Sophia, he rushed to the front of his cage, lifted his front legs, and scrabbled at the wire with his forepaws. So here we don't know what forepaws means. We have the clue front legs. Okay, so again here we use comparison. Front legs means so the dog's front legs would be so if we have the clue front legs, then forepaws would be his front paws.